For many years, Moses and the Israelites wandered in the desert. If you and I tried to walk across the United States by foot, we might have an idea of what their journey was like. For Moses and the Israelites, there were no cities, hotels, or restaurants, nor were there any churches. The Israelites slept in tents and cooked their food over fires. They also carried their church with them. It was called a tabernacle. The tabernacle was a portable church made out of a tent. Each time the Israelites made camp, they set up the tabernacle. God told Moses exactly how to build the tabernacle and gave each Israelite a job. God asked the Israelites to donate or give everything needed to build the tabernacle. The tabernacle was a very elaborate structure. It was made of the most valuable possessions the Israelites owned. Gold, silver, and bronze, the most precious metals available, were used throughout the tabernacle. Fine cloth and valuable animal skins were dyed bright red, purple, scarlet, and blue. Then, they embroidered the fabrics and made them into coverings for the building. Wood from the acacia tree, a dark and durable lumber, held up the walls and was used to build the tabernacle and the Ark of the Covenant. The tabernacle was surrounded by a wall of curtains, 150 feet long and 75 feet wide. The curtains were made of linen and were about 7 feet high. Pillars supported the linen curtains, and silver hooks held them up at the top. The entrance to the courtyard of the tabernacle was on the east wall. The people who came to worship entered there. Inside, an altar made of acacia wood and bronze occupied the middle of the clearing. The tabernacle itself was opposite the entrance. It was a rectangular building 45 feet long and 15 feet wide. The tabernacle was divided into two parts. First was the holy place. Second was the holiest of holy places. Embroidered curtains and wooden pillars overlaid with gold screened the tabernacle from view. The first room held a table where offerings were placed. The room also held a menorah, a 7-branched candelabra made of gold. There was also an incense altar made of gold. Here, the priest burned incense as an offering to God. The next room, the holiest of holy places, contained the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark held the tablets of the law which God had given Moses. If you want to know more about it, click on the Ark of the Covenant Tell Me More menu icon. God told Moses that a cloud would form over the tabernacle. The cloud showed God's presence. The Israelites traveled only when the cloud lifted into the sky. When the cloud stayed on top of the tabernacle, the Israelites stayed in camp. The Israelites continued to carry the tabernacle throughout their journeys in the desert. It was a very important part of their life. The priests made sacrifices for the Israelites' sins in this tabernacle, which helped them to maintain a close relationship with God.